Hello, everyone. So about like, how long was it that like Swag put out that Madara versus Sakura video? Like a week, like 5 days? I don't
Not
know.
even. Not
Even
even.
regardless of the time, that video was responded to with a lot of
No, it is a
Sakura
week ago.
slander, and I have some Sakura slander incoming. Trust me, right? I don't fuck with Sakura that much. She will get slandered rightfully, but there's a specific group of people that when a character gets strong enough, you say, "Oh, well, maybe this character could solo this group of people," and it's the most fun group of people in the world to do this to. It's the Akatsuki. Um,
Akatsuki.
so we're yeah, that's what we're doing today. I have Spencer with me.
Hey
Spencer, introduce
guys.
yourself.
I'm Six's shadow. It used to be Six was in my shadow, but then Six posted Swag Kage versus Noodles, and now I'm just not as good.
Anyway, so yeah, so the Akatsuki we're running with, I'll just list them all out, right? So we're going heavy hitters. We're going Jubito, Pain, Itachi, Deidara, Kisame, Sasori, Kakuzu, Hidan, Zetsu, and Konan.
And which Sakura are we using exactly?
Um, we'll just use adult Sakura. That works, right?
That's overkill, and you know it.
But it works. You know what I'm saying? Man, how do we even start it? Like,
Um, I'll start. Is the resident soccer retard in Tokyo. Um, there are a few things that you need to know about adult soccer. One, that she should be stronger than her counterpart from the last, or especially from Shippuden. She's gotten significantly stronger since then. She's now one of the instructors at the academy, things of the like. So she's not only teaching chakra control, but also expressing it herself at all points in time. Two, she continues to use the Yin Seal. We saw it in her fight against Kido, where she's still charging up all that chakra all the time, and she still has that minute and precise chakra control that she's always had. Three, her medical ninjutsu has gotten better than ever. Sakura is the leading neurosurgeon in the entire continent because her ability to use medical ninjutsu is so precise that she can perform brain and neurosurgeries. So, this all said, it's basically because Sakura has no scaling in the Boruto era whatsoever. Shin is like this vacuous dead end that doesn't get you anywhere. So, where does Sakura scale in Shippuden is really the question. And who can
she punched
contend?
Kagi in the back of the head.
It wasn't even the back of the
Scales
head.
to Kaguya. No. It was the back of the head, and that's extremely important. I'll explain why. Right. So if you look at the page, Sakura punches Kaguya in the back of the head, top of the head, whatever. But you know, Spencer, when Sakura punches, it's not like normal chakra amp strikes, right? She
No.
expels the chakra after the impact, or before as well, like we saw in the Boruto anime. So the damage from the punch bruised Kaguya's left cheek, even though she hit her on the top of the head. It broke her horn, and it bruised her left cheek.
Are you trying to say her chakra went through Kaguya's head?
Her chakra
Oh my
went through
god.
Kaguya's head and damaged her left cheek and the top of her horn.
And to those who choose to say, oh, well, Naruto or Kaguya is off guard, I have two different ways of disproving this for you. If you look, Kaguya shows an exclamation point after she's already cleared Naruto and Sasuke, where the only change in her surroundings should be Sakura's movement. So there's one. If you need reason as to why she can see, see Sakura, even though Sakura should be in the Byakugan's blind spot, we know that Kaguya has Six Path Senjutsu, granted to her by being the Jubi Jinchuriki, which allows her to sense things equal to, if not greater than, the level of Naruto's Sage Mode, which passively is able to sense all throughout the continent. Right?
It's also stated
There's
that
one.
Kaguya can just straight up merge with nature, or that she did just merge with nature.
Yeah.
Naruto
So it should
did
just
that,
be
so-
above.
Yeah, she should be listening to Sakura.
Also, a lot of people tend to say that Naruto characters' durability is significantly lower while they're off guard. While this may be the case for some characters, we know characters with like the physical constitution needed to become one with Biju are quite different. In fact, are built quite different. In fact, Naruto, while asleep in the last, is able to tank an explosion of all of his and the Nine Tails chakra without much in the way of physical damage. So, Kaguya, having a stronger constitution than Naruto, as she's more directly Otsutsuki than he is, should have a greater off-guard durability, something that is even closer to her own power. And if Naruto can take all of his and the Nine Tails, her durability should be above her own attack potency, even when she's off guard. So, no matter how you slice it, Sakura's above Kaguya. Okay.
So now there's also this other thing, right? And the data books support this. That Sakura, when working in collaboration with Naruto and Sasuke, won't fall behind them. Now, the whole point of this, the whole context of the scene where she catches up to Naruto and Sasuke, is power. Sakura just got her Byakugo seal, so she no longer has to suppress herself by storing chakra into it. That's why she says, I've now reached full capacity and I can unleash it. Because she's no longer, like, basically passively nerfing herself. So, once it gets to this point, she punches that Jubi clone and it goes flying, and then she does that little strike to the floor where it's like a mountain level explosion, and like you can see little Jubi clones in there. They look like rocks.
That's the big Jubi clones, by the way. The ones that were massive and completely dwarfing everyone else. Yeah, those Jubi clones are the ones that look like tiny little rocks in reference to Sakura.
Yeah, so that would be the Sakura scaling. Now we'll get into speed later because now I just kind of want to talk about some stuff. Datara's C4, the cellular bombs, just won't work, and this is the best thing. This is the best. This is like one of the main reasons I just wanted to do the video, right? Because Datara's C4 is always like, oh, what does the character do against this? Sakura can literally just heal because they work on a cellular level. She can literally just heal it all. So it's stated in the novel, right? Sakura can punch people with such force that it breaks her bones, but they just heal instantly. So the bombs would blow up, and she'd just be healing the whole time. So it wouldn't matter. Datara's C4 is useless.
Literally just like constantly regenning and she's being ripped apart on a cellular level. Gosh.
Yeah.
Not to mention, she could just outpace it. She could just turn around and run.
There's also another scan, this is from the last data book, where it says Sakura is not inferior to Naruto or Sasuke when she rushes at Jubi Madara. Now, this is the one we'll use for speed scaling, because at this point, none of them can do anything. So, like, if she scales the Naruto and Sasuke, right? Naruto earlier was beating up Jubi Madara with one eye without the God Tree. Jubidara actually gets speed blitzed by 6 past Sage Naruto when he first arrives.
We talk about this in
better
Dirty Demon.
This is better in the
manga
alternate translations, better rather than the Viz translations, where Naruto comes in and kicks the True Secret Orb away, and Madara actually thinks Guy got up and kicked the orb away. So he completely speed blitz Madara, right? And then that Madara is stronger than Jubito, that's stated by Minato. And then even before that, I'm giving this statement out. Even before that,
oh god,
Blind Sage Madara is stated over Jubito on the back of volume 69. It says that Madara is the most powerful villain the ninja world has ever seen, and it's referencing how Naruto has to protect the Nine Tails and how Madara is now going after the Biju, right? So it's Blind Sage Madara is stronger than Jubito. So Sakura speed blitzes Jubito. Jubito should be reasonably the strongest member of the Akatsuki.
Should be.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. You know that, bro. There's the people that think Itachi scales to him.
All right, let's put this down real quick, right? Pain is stated the strongest Akatsuki member in the weekly translations. Easy. There. Above Itachi. Nagato, the person who controls Pain. Right? Yes. The person who controls Pain thinks that the way to bring about world like peace is by making a weapon from all 9 Biju. So even the single Jubi would like dwarf this man Nagato, because he thinks like like the nine Biju they're gonna enact my plan. Like, why can't you do it yourself, bro? Give a path of pain to every nation if you that strong, huh? No.
He's got all these people at his disposal, bro. Like he's got these Biju level people at his disposal. And he's like, I need a Jubi.
If it was as simple as the Akatsuki members were strong enough to enact his plan, he could just give an Akatsuki member to every nation. It'd be easy. He could do it. Quick as shit. Yeah. But no. He believes that all 9 of the Biju are needed. And Jubito is all 9 of the Biju and Obito, who's arguably stronger than Pain.
So do we scale Zetsu to Jubi Madara?
It do not matter. Even if we were to say Zetsu scaled to Jubi Madara, it would just be Sakura over Kaguya over Zetsu over Jubi Madara. Like, he's... Like, even if you were to say he's, like, hanging up there in speed, what does he actually do?
Attach to her and die? I don't know. Like... But, yeah. So, like... I mean, we don't have to go through anything else. It's just, like... Sakura... So let's set this up. Let's set this up, Spencer. What battlefield do you want? Let me give the Akatsuki an advantage, right? Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say open plain, so Itachi can use Genjutsu.
Open plain.
Right outside the Rain Village, so Pain isn't its strongest.
Right outside the Rain Village, right? They just threw
Rain Village.
They just threw some grass on the lake right outside the Rain Village.
Yeah. A massive lake, so Kisame can use all of his water style jutsu.
And they cut a hole in the middle of the grass they threw out there, so Kisame could use his jutsu.
The Akatsuki have 2 years of prep.
2 years of
both
prep,
Konan,
no Sakura is coming to take down the Akatsuki. So Konan has 3 trillion paper bombs.
Literally the entire battlefield is paper bombs, right?
Okay.
And Datara also has the entire battlefield littered with mines, right?
Right.
And Sorcery was able to create an even greater poison, right?
Obito has trained his Kamui and he can now use it for 20 minutes consecutively. It's Jubito. Jubito now knows how to use Kamui with the Jubito.
And we give Jubito the God Tree that Madara absorbed too.
Yeah.
And then they all jump Sakura. Sakura's completely off guard.
Yeah. Sakura has no idea that they were behind her. She's planting. None. She saw that they planted this nice grassy field in front of the Rain Village, and she's a gardener, so she started planting flowers. And then she notices. What is it? Hold on.
She notices the ground
is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She notices 10 weak chakras spawn behind her. She turns
under her, underground.
She turns around, speed blitzes and one shots every one of them, and then she goes back to planting her flowers.
Literally right hooks all of them, right? Except for Sorcery, because she's like, "Oh, I remember this dude. This is the dude that me and that old lady bitched a few years ago. Let me take out his chakra core and knee it, right?"
Yeah. So,
and then she sees heat on it, and she's like, "Oh, I forgot he doesn't die. Let me throw out a million bajillion paper bombs right in his face, just like I did against Shin." One massive paper bomb inside of him.
And then they're all done for. So
but
that's
but
the
it
video.
turns out Itachi was hanging back, right? Or it was a clone from Itachi. So then he tries to use Genjutsu on her, right?
And then he solos.
No, he still loses because she has better. Do I want to do this?
No, you don't. Itachi gets speed blitz as well. Anyway, that's the
Sakura has
video.
better Genjutsu resistance than Naruto, who can resist Tsukuyomi.
That's the video.
Sakura solos. GG.
Like and subscribe. Subscribe to Spencer. Not if you don't want to.